Hello, and today I'm going to be talking about the game Raw Danger. But first, I'm going to be talking about Saints Row and something that I forgot to say because my brain cells passed out again. I forget a lot. But one thing that I forgot to say is that on Saints Row Reboot, there is a poster of Nightblade, and he's like fighting werewolves, I think, or vampires. I'm not sure. I don't remember. Either werewolves or vampires. I think vampires. Yeah, because he's a Nightblade. But they need to have Nightblade on a Saints Row Reboot 3. I know they have to make a Saints Row Reboot 2 first, but they should have him on a Saints Row Reboot 3. And it should be called Saints Row Reboot. It should be called Saints Row 3, not Saints Row the Third. And now I'm going to be talking about Raw Danger. Raw Danger should be a second game, but first they should make a Raw Danger remastered to the first game, and then they need to make a Raw Danger 2. And at the end of the game, they're flying in the helicopter because her dad picks them up, and the helicopter's flying away, and you can see mountains. I think on a second game, they should crash into those mountains with the helicopter and stay on the mountains for a few days and make a campfire and have to find food and stuff, like hunt animals and stuff. And then they should have to go through town, and the water's all dried up and the town is frozen. And they should run into different animals like alligators and stuff like that because of the town getting flooded. And they had to try to stay alive. And then there should be earthquakes, and they had to hold on to things like trees and stuff to stay alive. And then there should be parts of the game where the ground caved in and there's holes in the ground, and they had to go across a tree that fell down to get on the other side. And I also think that Mayor Goldstein, I think is what his name is, they should run into him and he should be trying to kill them, like on the first game, with him trying to kill that one guy. And they should run into some other bad people that are trying to kill them. And that's what I think should happen. And there should be parts of the game where the ground is falling apart and stuff, and they almost die and stuff, just like on the first game. And also that girl that's at the school when you're playing as that teenage girl in the first game. Well, it's not counted as the first game. I think there's a game called Danger Report, and it's counted as the second game to that one. It's like a remake of that game, I think. But they should make Raw Danger its own game and make a second game. And that girl that was the bully of the teenage girl, that the steps fell in and you can choose to save her or not to. If you choose not to save her and she falls, I don't think she would be dead, and the game should show her still being alive and trying to get out of there alive, and you have to try to get her out of there alive and save her. And that's what I think should happen. I don't know if I forgot anything, but that's all I have for today. Goodbye. Have a great day, every day. Goodbye.